Welcome back, everyone. Today we're building something truly unique, a Squid Game-inspired house in Minecraft. This build features the iconic colors, cool lights, and even the red light, green light doll standing tall inside. We'll also be adding the square bodyguard statue, a cozy TV lounge, classic bunk beds, and a toy train to complete the look. It's going to be an epic build, so let's jump right in. First, we lay down the foundation for this massive 20 by 30 by 40 structure. The 4 2x2 block pillars go up at each corner, setting the frame for the build. Now we start filling in the walls, using white concrete for the exterior to keep that clean, minimal look. But on the inside, we're adding a mix of blue and pink concrete, creating that signature Squid Game aesthetic. With the exterior walls complete, it's time to add the inner wall layer. We're using blue concrete for one side and pink concrete for the other, recreating the bold, contrasting colors from Squid Game. This double-layered wall adds depth to the build while keeping the theme consistent. As we fill in the walls, the space starts to take shape. Bright, vibrant, and instantly recognizable. Now that the walls are done, it's time to move on to the flooring. Now, let's lay the foundation for the ground floor using smooth sandstone. This gives the build a clean and polished look while keeping it neutral against the bold wall colors. Next, we create the floating first floor using yellow concrete. This bright color not only stands out, but also adds a playful contrast to the design. Now that the floors are set, it's time to seal the structure with a white concrete roof. With the main structure done, it's time to add details that bring this build to life. First, we place large windows on both floors, using glass panes to keep the space feeling open and modern. These windows not only brighten up the interior, but also add a contrast against the bold colors of the walls. Also, we will build the staircase, leading up to the floating first floor, using a sandstone stairs. Now, let's build the square mask guard. We start by making the body with red concrete. shaping it into a blocky figure. For the head, we use red concrete to create the mask, and in the center, we add a white concrete square to match the square pattern. With the guard standing in place, we move on to the next part of the build. Next, it's time to build the red light, green light doll. We start by building the shoes using black slabs. From there, we shape the legs and hands using white concrete. Next, we add the orange concrete dress, giving it that distinct look. Finally, we refine the details to make the doll recognizable. With this done, it's time to move on to the next part of the build. Next, let's add some lighting to the build with a chandelier. We start with quartz slabs as the base structure, keeping it simple yet elegant. Next, we place glowstone in the center to give off a warm glow. To complete the look, we hang chained lanterns from the sides, adding a medieval touch while keeping it well lit. Now, let's build the TV lounge and make it cozy. We start by placing a large screen using black concrete for a sleek look. To add some ambient lighting, we place end rods on the sides, giving it a modern touch. For the seating, we create sofas using beds as cushions and trapdoors as armrests and backrests. This keeps the design simple yet comfortable. Alright, time to add a toy train because what's a Squid Game house without some chaos, right? We start by laying down tracks, making sure they zoom from the first floor to the ground and even swoosh between the legs of our giant bodyguard statue. Because why not? To get the train up to the first floor, we use trapdoors as makeshift ramps. Totally safe, totally not violating any physics laws. Oh wait, we totally forgot the roof glass. Can't have our Squid Game house feeling like a dungeon, right? So, before our toy train crashes into darkness, let's quickly fix that. We're adding a glass section in the center of the roof to let some light in. Because even in Squid Game, good lighting is important. Alright, now back to the train madness. With that, our tiny train is now officially part of the Squid Game universe. Let's keep building. Alright, time to stack up some sleeping space. We're building bunk beds using trapdoors, beds and ladders. Because let's be honest, what's a Squid Game-inspired house without some chaotic, overcrowded sleeping arrangements? These beds are compact, functional, and just the right amount of uncomfortable. Perfect for that survival challenge aesthetic. Now, let's add some essential workstations to make this place feel a bit more livable. We're placing a crafting table, cartography table, and a loom, because even in a Squid Game-inspired house, you gotta stay productive, right? Now, it's time for those small but important details that really make the build feel complete. We're adding a bookshelf right under the stairs, because even in a high-stakes survival game, maybe someone wants to read a nice, relaxing book about strategy. For our final concept, we're building the Rainbow Wave Run, a fun, chaotic play park where the floor moves in a wave pattern using redstone. The blocks rise and fall, making it feel alive, perfect for a bit of excitement or messing with friends. Let's get that redstone magic working. To bring the Rainbow Wave Run to life, we dig 4 blocks down and start placing our redstone setup. First, we lay down repeaters and other redstone components as shown. Then, our first layer of observers faces the repeaters. The second layer faces the first observers. And the third layer holds sticky pistons. Finally, on top of the pistons, we place colored blocks to complete the wave effect. Once activated, the floor moves in a mesmerizing pattern. Let's test it out. And with that, almost everything is done. To wrap things up, we'll add a sofa resting area on the first floor using stairs and trapdoors, making it the perfect spot to relax. After that, we'll sprinkle in a few more small details here and there to bring the whole build together. And with that, the build is ready. Now, let's jump straight into the cinematics and take a final look at the build. And that's a wrap. Which part was your favorite? The floating floor, the red guard, or the crazy rainbow wave? Let me know in the comments. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and hit the bell, because who knows what madness we're building next. See you soon.